Hey guys, it's Carrie. Welcome to the garage. How's it going? Ugh. I know it's been a minute, but it's not been too many minutes considering, right? So, I'm back with a little bit of journaling, a little bit of sticking stuff down. My desk is a mess. I just came out here and just turned the camera on. Boom. Didn't even think. So I don't know where stuff's at. We'll just play. Oh goodness. So what's everybody been up to? I've just been working a lot. Wow, that's not straight. So this month I'm doing the I believe she called it item of the month from AJ's Inspired Life, and so I'm over here writing AJ down so that I don't forget to mention her in the comments below if you want to go check her out. She's pretty incredible. Anyway, and it's a quote, so let me get my little bitty book here. 25th. Look, I have nothing written down for the 25th. Did I write anything down for Friday? Nope, I did not. That's okay, because, I know for a fact that I worked on the 25th. What else? Was there anything else that happened, like, crazy exciting on Thursday? Nope. Not really. And then I know over here, I worked, I helped one of our clients move to a different host home, and then there was a Sooner game last night. Sooners win. And I just got done watching them win a game, so I know that happened. So for the most part, guys, I am pretty much caught up. Other than writing, all the way till this day, the 25th. I got to come home early on Wednesday. Oh, I know I had Arby's for lunch yesterday. I got to come home early because we had our cooler start up, and so somebody had to be here when the guy came to do that. I need to move this. Oh, guys, I got printables. These are, whoops. These are me not paying attention to when I print. I got some blank pages there, but that's okay. And then I got these lovely printables from Melissa over at Messy Missy. They were on her Etsy shop. Let me see. I'm going to put Etsy so that I link to her Etsy shop and her channel. So this is just some of her printables that are like journal spots, which are fun. What's cooking? I don't cook, but that could mean a multitude of things in my mind. My day was bananas. AJ, if you haven't seen these, they'll be good for your workflow. Same as mine. And then, you guys, I got the number set of the colored ones. They're so pretty. And the days of the week. I printed 2 of those because you never know when you're going to need more than the regular set. And then I got the black and white version of those, and I love them so much, Melissa. They're going to be so fun to use. These are pretty big. I may have to size those down a tad, but You never know. All right, I'm going to set these up and over here. You know what? No, I'm not. Because I made folders for printables. And I'm not going to just stick them anywhere in the in my craft room or I'll never see them again. So I'm going to put them where they belong. Go figure. There we go. And then I'll have them ready for next month. I'm going to keep these out because they're so cute. I may cut them down here in just a little bit. This is a picture that needs to go back a couple of days. I don't know why my printer is still doing lines across my images, but it is. And it irritates me. But what are you going to do? Just deal with it. It's for my journal. It's not... you know what? Let's stick it down here because I know where I want to put it. So we got to go see the Bored Teachers comedy show. Holy crap. That was hilarious. Hilarious. If you haven't seen them, I highly recommend it. Even if you're not a teacher, they're funny. They're all like... I don't know if all of them are retired. You would think that they would be if they're touring when school's going on. So you would think that they would be, but some of them may still be currently working in the field. But we all know how our kids can be little monsters at school, right? So I just had that glue stick. Like, just now. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I made a tag for this page. Oh, there we go. Bored Teachers. We can't make this stuff up. Comedy tour. Left myself a little bit of writing space on the back. My best friend here in the States, Dominica, her oldest daughter is a teacher, and so when my wife and I bought tickets, we thought we would invite those two to go, and so they came with us, and it was a lot of fun. Tons of fun. Yeah, so that was on Sunday last week, Earth Day. So yeah, the item of the month is quotes for this month is what Allison drew out of a little bucket of ideas. So she wrote down a bunch of ideas, you know, just to try to use up some stuff and give you some ideas for your pages. Allison, you know, I'm not talking about anything that she's not talking about, so I'm not talking like out the side of my mouth or whatever you want to say, but she kind of has an empty nest, you know, she's got kids that are off in the world, and so she doesn't have as much going on in her life as she used to, so she, you know, wanted some things to add to her journal along with using stuff that's in her stash. And you know, I haven't had a kid at home for quite some time, and, you know, my day pretty much consists of going to work and then coming home and getting my jammies. So I don't have a whole lot going on, and when I do, it's fun to document, but even the small things are nice to document. So trying to remember the small things in life. So, yeah. That was Thursday, and then, oh, so the quote for yesterday I found was, "The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off." And, you know, I found most of these quotes, I just typed in quotes in either Google image search or Pinterest. I had Arby's yesterday, and guys, I'll show you something else that I've been working on. Okay, so there's that one, and then I'm gonna just kind of, I'm gonna carve out another one for, oh, not that one, because it's cut off. The A is cut off right there. That wouldn't really do. I might use this one in my journal here because I can flatten it out with some glue better than I can the other way. Okay, so that's good. That one, that'll go there. These will go in the recycle bin. All right, so a lot of you guys that I follow are doing a collage monthly calendar. So here I did one too. FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. I kind of want to decorate the top of this. Can you guys see? Am I pushing myself up too high? Yeah. So anyway, I was pretty much caught up to the 20th here, so I'm not that, that far behind. I'm about a week behind from when I started. Almost a week, because I was out here on this Sunday playing, and so I have a little yellow circle for softball that we won. So yeah, so this thing, I know it's big for, let's see, Friday, but I can stick it to something, cut it a little bit smaller, stick it to something, and make it a tip. I got that little clue from February and June. That's Lydia over at February and June. June. And Melissa over at Messy Missy Creates, and Allison over at AJ's Inspired Life. They all do a version of this. Allison usually puts hers in her creative daily journal. She puts it like at the back. Melissa does it separate, and so does Lydia. But I thought, you know what, I want to make my own little journal for it. So I did. And, since I'm starting late in April, I just put enough pages in for, through the end of the year. Then I went through online and found numbers and made them little tiny so that I could cut them out. And I have some stickers here and there that I can use for the days. If you don't have that stuff, don't panic. You can always just, doodle in your dates or just write them in. However, this is a good way to use up your quote unquote happy planner stickers and stuff, because we have a bunch of those, or a lot of us do. You can draw, like I did here. I drew a little gravestone for O.J. Simpson, and I put some bugs on there. Yeah, because that's how I feel about that. But it marks the day. So, it just is what it is, and it's super fun. So, yeah, give it a shot if you want. I did not come up with this idea. I'm not sure which of one of those came up with the idea, the three that I mentioned. I'm not sure if they found it somewhere else or if their brains made it up, but, that's that's how the crafting world works. We get ideas from each other, and it's so fun. So this quote for Friday is, they say when you meet the love of your life, time stops, and that's true. And, I kind of feel that way about my princess. She is definitely the love of my life. Coming up on 25 years in October, and I'm more in love with her every single day. So I'm going to put this on this side. This bingo paper is really hard to write on or put anything on because it's very busy. But that's why it's fun to have stuff to stick in your journals. Quotes, any of that stuff. Find stickers just to stick down and have fun. I may add more things to these pages as I write, because it's fun. Let's see. I'm going to have plenty of room on here to write, but I need to cut out the picture for the Sooner win from last night. I did not even, you know what? I don't care. I was like, I didn't cut around that very good. I didn't do any of that very good, but you know. Oh, that's cut off too. It doesn't say RBs, it says RB. Well, guess what? Let's see. I have a red pen around here somewhere. And actually, this is going to be pretty bright because it's a highlighter. RBs. RBs. There we go. Look, fixed. Boom. Okay, let's cut this one out because this is going to be for today. Look at all this paper. I have some extra blank pages on, obviously, on the thing that I use to make these, and so when I hit print, I forgot to tell it to only print page 1. That's all right, because I'll just put these right back in the printer. Oh, that's hilarious. Look, guys, I printed that picture, and then I printed it again. I wonder if I can. I think I'm going to do it, because that one has lines through it, and that one doesn't. And even though the picture is horrible as is, because, you know, when you ask a random stranger to take your picture, you know, you're not going to get, like, a famous photographer doing that. So I'm going to try to just glue this one right over the top of that one. And I'm going to make my border just a little bit wider so that it covers. See, nobody's ever going to know except for us, right? Look at that. Bada boom. I didn't realize I had printed it twice. I thought that I had not printed it yet. And so I'm so glad that I did it again. Looky there. Nobody will ever know, right? Shh, don't tell anybody. That's much better. Oh, hi, Cinder. No, you can't climb on me. No, baby. Oh, my... Ow, 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 ow. Gosh. Wait, those claws are sharp, honey. They're very sharp. You need to get down. Get down. Go on. Go on, baby. You know, I don't need your help. They always think that I need help. Which, I do need help, but it's not the kind they can give me. Alright, let's put those white scraps over there. So, yeah, I've just been working and working. And let's see. Working. But like I always say, I am blessed to have the job that I do and the people that I work with. Work a bunch of crazy women. It's fun. I have my, what do they call it? Review coming up. I'm not really happy about that. I always get nervous. I know that I'm good at what I do. Of course, there is always room for improvement, and this is something that I know. But at the same time, oh, hi, Oakley. I've got all the dogs visiting. Beta's the only one that hasn't braved the garage to come to me. What are you doing, Oakley? Oh, there's a pretty girl. Yes, Oakley doesn't jump up, so that helps prevent pain. All right, now I had to print some more softballs. Even if I don't use all of these this season, or for the rest of this season, you know, next year if I decide to do softballs again. This was kind of, it's a little tedious cutting around the softballs all the time. But, you know, what are you going to do? Continue to use them. That's what you're going to do. Here, I'm going to put, well, I'm going to need another one, so I might as well cut it out now. Sorry, I'm not even on screen while I'm cutting. Not that you need to see, you know, how to cut around a circle. And if you want a good example, this isn't it. I don't know why. I mean, I'm not taking my time, but even when I do take my time, I don't know why I can't cut a circle around something that has a line that's a circle. It's not fair. So yeah. Yeah, I need to, I'll just write about the work thing. I might put in a little tuck spot because of HIPAA. We all know what HIPAA is. Where am I gonna, maybe I don't know. I'll figure something out. Of course, I can use initials. Plus, this kid, I say kid, he's not that much younger than I am, but anyway, he and I are pretty good buds. And he's been to my house because of respite. I help, you know, some of the host home providers when they need a break or go on vacation or whatnot. Sometimes they need help, and so he's come and stayed here. So he knows that I do this stuff, and he probably wouldn't even care if I put like his picture in here. And you know, but you always have to be respectful of their privacy. So anyway, but I just love this guy. He has a job in the community, which is really good. He independently rides our town transportation. Gosh, I don't know. I mean, he's bought his own like ATV as a four-wheeler, and he's pretty independent is what I'm getting at. So he's pretty fun to hang out with. And then, of course, I do also work with people who are a lot lower functioning, who need a lot more assistance. And I love them just as much. Okay, that's another white paper that I can keep for later. I'll try to save some of these offcuts from these things for, you know, journal spots and other whatnots. Well, Carrie, batting 1,000. Did I read the quote for this one? Oh yeah, the love of your life, and then we're all broken, that's how the light gets in. I've always loved that quote. Okay, so this is actually today. Can you believe it? And my Sooners won, and Patty Gasso, who's our coach, that was her 1,500th win. As a Sooner coach. So I'm not going to need a lot of journaling space, but I'm going to need some. So I think the way that I'm going to do that is I might stick these together on something and then tip it in. Maybe. I want that outline showing. They're not exactly the same size. They would be had I cut them down correctly. I don't know. Can you guys smell that? That's my brain. That's my brain. trying to think. You know what? No. Oh, goodness. This page is a mess to try to write on. So I definitely want something. Something. I love that. I made these a long time ago out of scrapbook paper and just some thick card that I had. Just glued them on and cut around them to make tags. I don't know. I don't care if it's matchy. I'm not gonna spend that much time on that. What are these? Kind of like that. It doesn't really go with anything. That doesn't really go either, but I'm gonna cover most of it, I think, with the images. I don't want to use the butterflies because they're too pretty to cover. Maybe just these lines. I don't know, you guys. I don't even know if they're gonna fit on there. We're fitting to find out. You know, I could put them on here sideways. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut them down just a little bit more, put them on sideways, and then I'm just going to put that right in the middle. And then when I tip it, I'll have room. Or, I may have another thought here. I'm still going to have to tip in something to write on. That fits there. Do these guys fit here if I... Oops, she's upside down. Poor Patty. I could put that like that and that like that. Yep, I think I like that better. It just kind of flows with my eyeball better. Flows with the eyeball better. Let's trim a little bit more off of that side and a little bit more off of that side. And then we will round the corners. I think I'm going to do all four. Oh, and you know what? While I'm thinking about it, you guys know that I have my friend Trudy, who is Gaga for Gluing over in the UK. So, Gaga. And then I've recently stumbled across, and I think he's actually been on in my YouTube, you know, favorites or people that I watch or whatever, people I follow, subscribe to, whatever, for a while, but I hadn't really watched. And so one day I was like, oh, I wonder what this is. And so I gave him a watch, and he is extraordinarily sweet, funny, kind, you know, all the things we want in a human. And so, you know, you should go check him out if you get a second. I'll put his channel down below. He's called Dash of Dave, and he puts out videos regularly on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. He is going to have one tomorrow, Sunday, the 28th, for a hop that he's a part of. But he does a lot of kind of like vintagey stuff, but he hand makes a lot of his, I don't know, he makes some really neat pockets and tucks and folders and folios and boxes and all kinds of stuff. And I don't know, he's just a sweetheart. So if you get a hankering to watch somebody that you haven't watched before, Dave is a good one. Alright, so I'm just going to use some regular old Scotch tape to start off with here. I don't know if it's Scotch brand, but it is clear. Clear! And then maybe I'll stick some washing over the top. Oops. That buckled. Do I care? Nope. Okay. That's straight. Ish. But remember, nothing I do is straight. What do I want to use? I do not have the excessive washi tape supply that some of y'all have. But I do have quite a bit. You know what? This isn't washi. It is actually like duct tape. And I know that the colors are crazy. Look at that. It's a little bitty thing of duct tape. I don't even know where I got it for sure. But yeah, it's real sticky. And I don't care that the colors don't match. Once again, I am not like dead set on getting my colors to match, because if that were the case, these two pages would have never, ever gone together. That's a little bit of a T-Swifty reference, if you're not sure who that was. It even sounds like duct tape. That patented duct tape squeak. Oh, that's long. I wonder if I can. Oh, I can. Oh, I don't want to waste that piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it to one of my baskets, and then it will go in my like little junkie journal, just because it's too cute to waste. All right, looky there. Ooh, that's thick. Ooh, spring, spring, spring. All right. Now we can glue Patty in. Miss Patty Gasso. She's been the head coach for the Sooner softball girls for 30 years. Can you imagine? 30 years. She's one tough cookie, too. Very smart lady. And very kind. Loves her softball players, you know. But definitely lets them know what they're doing wrong and what they need to do to correct it. And that's what makes a good coach. Somebody who can have fun with you, but also let you know what's what. Right? Right. Okay, that was a win. Guys, I can't believe I am this quote-unquote caught up. I mean, this is today, people. And it's only 3 p.m. my time. Which means there's still more to the day. I'm not going to glue anything in tomorrow yet, because tomorrow hasn't even happened. So we're almost done with the month. Can you believe that? I made an extra page. I don't know why I thought this month had 31 days, but it only has 30. So I ended up with an extra. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to print my favorite quote and print it kind of large and put it across the page. So that'll kind of round out the item of the month. So like I said, I can't wait for what the next item of the month is going to be. But my journal, oh, can you see that? Yeah, she's a little chunky. She's not super chunky. I don't know if you guys have even seen this journal yet, but I found a couple of these covers at the ARC thrift store. Found 2 of them, and I don't know, I think they were maybe 50 cents, 25 cents, maybe 99 cents. I don't remember really, but yeah, they make a nice cover, and that's not that expensive. So, but I am getting ready to end this video, and then I'll be recording another one because I'm excited to make my May journal, because I found something that I'm going to make it out of, and I'm excited to make it. And, you know, being that it's the 27th and there's only 30 days, I thought I better at least put something together. So I think I'm going to film it. I don't think I've filmed me making a journal in a long time. So guys, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're new here, please feel free to subscribe. Yeah, so I guess I will just see y'all in the next one. And you have a wonderful weekend or week or evening or morning whenever you're watching this. Peace.